In the last 1.5 years, we have seen 3 or 4 celebrities dying,
Yes.
collapsing and dying on the
Yes.
gym floor. Absolutely fit. They have all the money to
Yeah.
take all the best nutrition.
Within 2 minutes and come back, they might be huffing and puffing. So they are healthy, but they are not fit.
So nobody can actually get out of this of just by having that excuse that I'm not doing it only because of this reason.
But first, fix your food because supplement. The name supplement itself, it says it's a supplement.
right, yeah.
That's not the main food.
Welcome to another episode of Superhuman series. Today I have got Coach Reena. Now, interestingly, what we have seen is that many people get onto keto diet, and some people get the results, but at the same time, many others get their kidney damaged. When we do genomic testing, we understand that there are few genes which are responsible for fat metabolism, and there are people who have got those genes impaired, or
Yes,
rather mutated.
yes.
So when they get onto a heavy, high-fat diet, like a keto diet, all probabilities of getting their kidney damaged or some other issues.
Absolutely.
So it's so important that at this point of time, when we are becoming more and more health conscious, to be more personalized.
Absolutely.
Understanding what
Absolutely.
exactly works
Yes.
for you. What same is the case with fitness, because this is something which I think of late has been generating a lot of curiosity, that many celebrities, especially in India for that matter, in the last 1.5 years, we have seen 3 or 4 celebrities dying,
Yes.
collapsing and dying on the
Yes.
gym floor. And they are all in their 40s.
Yes.
Absolutely fit. They have all the money to
Yeah.
take all the best nutrition.
Yeah.
So why is this happening?
There's a very small difference being healthy and being fit. How do we categorize this? Okay, being healthy means your lab reports are clean, so that's healthy. But if somebody is healthy, they might not be fit. If I tell them, okay, run 2-story building within 2 minutes and come back, they might be huffing and puffing. So they are healthy, but they are not fit. Again, you see people looking really like ripped and jacked. They're very fit looking, but are they healthy? Most of the times, no. So we have to find that very fine balance between being healthy and being fit. What happens normally is we overdo one of the things.
Yeah.
That's where your body is not sure about which path to follow. And your body will constantly give you signals when something is wrong, but we are so into that rat race that I have to look like this. Mostly for celebrities, hats off to the commitment they have, because that's their bread and butter.
Yeah, that's right.
So they have to do it. But the amount of toll that goes through their body is immense. For normal people, they won't be able to sustain that kind of a lifestyle. So especially people who have to look good, and because they are in front of the cameras all the time, it takes a toll. But again, they shouldn't neglect the small signals that your body keeps giving. So it's very, very important to be in tune with yourself, because I won't know what you are feeling. So until unless you tell me that, this is what I have been feeling. For example, many of us will have headaches on a regular basis. We are maybe we are stressed. Acid reflux on regular basis. Or maybe I just ate spicy food. Let me not, eat spicy food for a few days. I'll feel better. But if your body is regularly telling you, it's a signal it's giving that, okay, there is something like, listen to me. But we do not. We are always so surrounded with the external world and externally what is going on. Okay, we always want to follow somebody else's fitness plan, somebody else's lifestyle plan.
Yeah.
But that's not for me. So we have seen cases where bodybuilders posing on the stage and they have a heart attack.
Yep. Yeah.
That is why, because I'm sorry to say, but people do take shortcuts to fitness. You need some additional supplements or extra addition in your body to have that look and achieve that look. But it comes with a cost. Everything has a cost attached to it. So why not, reap the benefits from the food that nature has given you? It's there available for you. So supplement market is overloaded. Prebiotics, probiotics, people are just, spending thousands and thousands on it. But first fix your food, because supplement, the name supplement itself, it says it's a supplements.
right, yeah.
That's not the main food. So, eat a lot of colored fruits and vegetables, but rather than people, smoothie is it's become like one of the hot selling cake smoothies. You're a busy lifestyle, make a smoothie.
Yeah.
But you're grinding everything together. Your digestion starts from your mouth. The moment you put put the food in your mouth, you start chewing, enzymes start working. In a smoothie, everything is blended. You're just chugging it in.
And I think we all carry this myth that eat easily digestible food. I always tell people that when you're only eating easily digestible food, you're making your bacteria to
Yeah.
starve to death.
Yes,
And these guys are
absolutely.
creating so much of problem, and they come from your large intestine to the small intestine. And then you start saying that, okay, I have an acidity problem. And acidity problem means people think that there's a lot of acid is being produced and they take antacid.
Yeah.
All these antacids are proton pump inhibitors, which are inhibiting the acid production again, and you are getting into more trouble. The all cycle. So what I would say is that many of the myths, maybe it must have been promoted by the fast food or maybe some of the commercially oriented things, but at the same time, something which is going on right now, big time, is the glucose monitors. If you look at it, all the time keep on monitoring,
Yeah.
put your patch and
Yeah.
all the time keep on
Yeah.
monitoring. I think the more people are becoming concerned about something,
Yeah.
that's going to happen to them.
Because it's very easy to sell things. So there are two things which you can sell easily. One is fear and faith.
That's right.
So create fear in people. So the more fear you create, you sell your products more.
Yeah.
So fear and faith is the best way to have your
That's right.
numbers rolling when it comes to business.
Yeah. Somebody was telling that fear is faith in reverse gear.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think monitoring quantified self tools, which I
Yes,
also
yes.
always promote, but at the same time, too much of it, like
Yes.
everything,
Yeah.
everything you eat, immediately you check whether
Yes.
there is a spike
Yes.
or not.
Yes.
I think that's making people not just conscious, they're concerned.
Yes, even like when somebody wants to lose weight, they're like every day they'll get onto the scale and measure. Oh my god! And they're like, oh, what happened yesterday? I was 2 kilos down. Today I'm again 1 kilo up. And I'm like, stop weighing yourself every single day. Give your body to adjust to something that
That's
you're
right.
doing. Because as I said in the very beginning, your brain is very smart. So when you start believing that you will be doing it, like don't keep messing up your brain that, okay, I can do it, not do it, do it, not do it. Be very clear with what you want to achieve.
That's right.
And of course, when you're in a fitness journey, when the body fat from your body is going down, you're building on some muscle mass, there will be a stage when your scale will be stagnant because you've put on muscle and you're losing fat. So again, like 1 kilo of fat would look bigger in quantity, but the same 1 kilo of fat would look smaller in quantity. So the best way to, measure yourself that if you're losing weight is see your clothes. Take inch measurements rather than being on the scale all the
Scale
time.
and measure all the
yes,
time.
measure your inches.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
even if it is a small difference, that means your body is going on the right track.
So when you were mentioning about sugar is, many people think that sugar is bad.
Yes.
I was just, visualizing there are a bunch of people right now in the social media. They're called anti-sugar or sugar crusaders.
Mm-hmm.
They want everybody to completely avoid sugar.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually propaganda by some companies.
Yeah.
Who wanted to sell glucose meters and all
Yeah,
those stuff.
yeah.
But people don't even understand the basic things that your brain requires sugar.
Yes.
So basically, I think it's a time when people are becoming more conscious about wellness and health, but at the same time, more of consciousness also is creating some
Yes,
trouble. That's
yes.
what I always feel.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, let me come to my topic of interest. That's biohacking. So when I say biohacking, what is coming in your mind?
When we talk about any sort of hacking, it's like you get into a system, you find out where is the leakage from where you can reap the max benefits. That's hacking. So when we talk about biohacking, it's like your body is like a big system which is working. There are so many softwares inside
That's
it
right.
which is constantly working. So biohacking means we get into a body, find out which software has got a little issue, fix it so that we reap the max benefits. So
Oh, that's a very nice, interesting interpretation of biohacking. Yeah, that's right. It's the moment you say machine, at that time itself, I could make out. That's the right way to
Yes.
say. Some people, even when I say that your brain is a device, they say that that's too much. You should not be saying like that. But if you look at it, you can see that your brain has got electrical impulses moving. So it's an electrical
Yes,
equipment.
yes.
Your brain is continuously producing chemicals. So it's a
Yes,
chemical equipment.
yes.
The brain is actually a mechanical equipment
Yes.
because it's moving
Yeah,
your body.
yeah, yeah.
So the way, if you start looking at it, actually you can hack if you know the code. That's what I
Absolutely.
always believe.
Yes.
From whatever you said, though you must not have branded it as biohacking, whatever you are talking about right now is all coming as a biohacking
Yes.
processes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a very interesting question. That what is your life mission?
Mission, I want to make difference in, even if it's a small one, in millions and millions of life, because people still overlook the importance of their own self and own body and own worth. So, we are always looking for appreciation from others. We are always comparing ourselves. Oh, that one looks better. I'm not looking. We always have something to, look down on yourself. I want this message to go out and people to understand that, first love yourself, take care of yourself. Because if you fail to do that, there's no way you will be happy with anything around you. Somewhere or the other, you are going to fail and you will get frustrated and annoyed and irritated with life. So it's very important. So everything starts from you. And I think self-love is very underrated.
Right.
Self-love is not being selfish. Self-love is understanding and asking for what you need. And irrespective of your gender, everybody needs to speak up. Many a times there are many topics we will just like, be it a cultural issue or be it a family issue, there are many things we are just brush it under the carpet. No, we don't discuss about it. We don't talk about it. But when you actually start sitting and talking with people, you understand that, okay, I'm not the only one. Because many a times we surround ourselves and, we put a boundary around us thinking, okay, maybe I'm a little crazy, that's why I'm feeling like that. Nobody else said that, they feel like that or they go through it like that. But no, there are so many people in it. And when you understand, it's like, okay, I was just beating myself up for no reason. Everybody goes through that. So irrespective of you're a man or a woman, even kids, the kids, when they're growing up, they have so many questions from different spheres of life. So I always I have two boys, so I'm more like a friend to them rather than a mom, because I know what difference it makes. It's always important, so rather than for them to rather gather information from the wrong sources, ask me. If I am unable to answer your question, I will maybe get the answers from the best person who knows about it, and I'll come and answer you. Talk. People have forgotten the importance of talking and sharing and opening up. So, on social media, you have people commenting, messaging.
Yeah.
But sit down face to face and talk, share. That's where you open up and, you start, it's like the onion layers peeling off. And probably, the person whom you thought, oh my God, they look happy all the time. Probably they have the most of the pain that they're carrying. They just don't show it because, showing pain is termed as you're weak or you're oversensitive.
Women get into fitness. Others think that, okay, she wants to be a manly
Yes.
kind of.
I have had it all my life.
I think this is there with many girls or women.
Yes.
So how do you overcome, or what is your perspective about this whole thing?
So when I first started my journey with fitness, getting into fitness, I said I absolutely love strength training. I love lifting weights. It somehow gives me that fulfilling feeling that, okay, I could lift this heavy today. But again, looking like a man, it will probably take you years and years and years together, and probably some hormonal shots, injections to look like a man. Because naturally, men and women are very differently built. Men are more muscular. They are built with more muscles because that's how nature has created
right,
them.
yeah.
Women are created in a way, we are built with a system to nurture new life. So we need those extra fats to, support a growing human inside. We have so much, like if women have periods for the longest time of life on the earth when they are alive. So you need those fat in your body. So, if you and it's very sad that people think still now it's there that you look like a man, but it's so crucial for women to do strength training, because women are more prone to osteoporosis because of the hormones and the childbirth and all these things. So the more strength training they do, muscles are attached to the bones. So when the muscles are under resistance, they try to hold on to the bone for more. So eventually what happens, the bone density starts increasing. So even if you are supposed to, even if you're you're supposed to have osteoporosis or arthritis, you can push it for the later and later
Yeah.
and later. Even when you have it, you will be in a better position to deal with it. So strength training is extremely important. Even if somebody wants to lose weight, cardio is not just the way. Running is not just a way to lose weight. Cardio is great for heart health, for lung health. But if you really want to lose weight and you want to see those definition, you want that hourglass figure, you want a nice built shoulder, lift weights. There's no way, and I can guarantee it, you're never going to look like a man until unless you inject
Yeah.
yourself with those hormones which are high in a man. There's no way that you can look like a man. There's no
Girls,
way.
listen to it. Don't worry about, may I look like a man one
You
day.
will never.
Yeah.
Like, I have been now strength training for so many years. Some say that, you look like a man. And I'm saying, I'm so glad I look like a man. Looking like a woman, I was not in a happy space. But if looking like a man, it makes me mentally happy. I could give anything to look like a man for the rest of my life.
But ultimately you won't. You won't become. Yeah.
There's no way that
that's right.
a woman can look like a man until and unless they take special hormonal injections. There's no way possible. Like naturally, medically, it's no way possible that just by strength training you start looking like a man.
So nobody can actually get out of this just by having that excuse that I'm not doing it only because of this reason. So that cannot be a reason at all.
No.
Wonderful. So I think it has been a great discussion, and we covered a lot of points connected with mind, body,
Yes.
gut.
Yes.
So I'm so happy to have you
Same here.
in this Superhuman show.
Same
And
here.
I think you can be branded as one of our superwoman.
I would
right
love
now.
to. I would wear that with pride.
Hey, by the way, when we talk about superhuman or superwoman, we are not talking about people who fly. We're
Yeah.
talking about people who have decided to take charge of their own
Yes.
health and well-being
Yes.
and decided to live a long, healthy, and productive life to contribute more to the society.
And we all are superhumans. We are.
Exactly.
It's just that we don't realize it. We don't realize it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Reena, for the
Pleasure.
time, and let's start this journey together on the superhuman journey.
Definitely.
And I'm sure that you will be able to contribute more to the world.
I would love to. I would love to. That the last day when I'm breathing in, I want to, just have a death where I'm just working out and, talking to people and I just pass out. That's my dream death.
Oh, that's great. All right. So that was another episode of Superhuman Show. We'll see you in the next episode.